here's something about people. Um, a lot of people look on, like, they look at people who are hateful, nasty people, not nice, give the finger to people, for example, that kind of attitude. They look at these people and they say stuff like, oh dear. And, like, that is the most annoying fucking person there fucking is. Because, here's the thing, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Not even you. And, um, the fact of the matter is the reason you're saying, oh dear, is because, like, if you walk around hateful and nasty and everything, it's kind of like, um, this thing of, it's just the fact that people are thinking with that dick, and it's like, well, if you're gonna be nasty to people, you're not gonna get laid, for example, or some shit like that. It's got something to do. It's some sort of desire like that, and but it's like, um, the fact of the matter is nobody cares, you know. Um, Getting laid, yeah, it's great, but at the same time, it's like I'm indifferent. I don't care if I get laid or not. Yeah, I do want to get laid, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna cry about it if I don't. Like, I'm happy if I don't get laid as well. It's one of those things. And, the people who walk around saying, "Oh dear," it's just so embarrassing. It's that person is so embarrassing because that's the kind of person who says that is a hypocrite. The kind of person who says that is the kind of person who once thought, like, oh, maybe I should hate everyone because they're an asshole, but then gave up that way of living because it wasn't working for them. They weren't getting laid, you know, so they're just selling out, and they're becoming the person who say, oh dear, you know, about people who've been hateful because, like, that doesn't work, that doesn't mean that doesn't help you get laid. You don't get laid like that, you know. And more often than not, this person doesn't even get laid anyway. You know what I mean? Um, Trying that new way of living by just selling out. You should never fucking sell out. Selling out is just fucking. It's the kind of person that, like, says, like, oh, scream music is terrible. Like, they don't like scream music. They like fucking boring bands. They like fucking Katy Perry or some shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Katy Perry, but you know what I mean. It's like, if you don't like screaming music, you know, if like, you know what I mean. It's just like, how, you're not fucking cool, right? And people sell out, and they change, and there's nothing wrong with change if you change in the right way. Like, there are some aspects, some parts of, who you are as a person that you can change, which could be, good, beneficial. But a lot of people change in a negative way. They change, like, the music they listen to, for example. Like, everybody likes Nirvana, but, like, some people will go in the other direction and not listen to that kind of music because they're like, they're suddenly like, um, they don't like scream music because they don't understand it. They don't understand the idea of screaming, and for them, it's just like, it's not a thing that they don't understand that, like, screaming is just fucking fun, and listen to it and having a great time listening to it, screaming and all that. It's just a fun thing. They just see it as, like, this negative thing. It's just like, that's not smiling. That's not, like, this good vibe or whatever. You know what I mean? They're just so fucking. They're just complete squares, and they don't understand. The idea of just having fun, and they're just fucking boring fucking losers. They're just fucking, and they'll walk around, um, because they've bought into all the bullshit of society. Society's like, bands like Marilyn Manson, or like Nirvana, or are bands you shouldn't be listening to because the fact that Kurt Cobain screams, or Marilyn Manson screams, or it's dark music or whatever. Nirvana's not that dark music, but Marilyn Manson is. But yeah, like I say, Nirvana, Kurt Cobain screams a lot. it screams a lot, and yeah, people just run away from things they don't understand. Um, like I say, I mean, it's like, you used to be cool. That's kind of how it is. People, you know, um, they give up the idea of being cool, and it's just like as soon as you do that, it's like you really don't fucking get it, do you? You know, it's just so fucking tragic and sad. People sell out and people just hate themselves and they don't even realize it. You know, this idea of loving yourself is so confused. You know, people see, when somebody says to love yourself, it doesn't mean to be a bitch. It doesn't mean to be this, you know, fake person who's walking around just smiling, and you know all about positivity and all this kind of stuff and good vibes and you know and being nice to people or being, do you know what I mean? That just being a complete fake, you know. Um, it's just like you're just a complete clown, It's don't sell out and be this kind of person who's it's like um if a doctor saw you, he'd be like, oh yeah, you're healthy. That kind of person. I mean, um I'm trying to think of an example. I mean, how you see people in adverts, and it's like they will be like you know um it's like they look like they just look fake. They just look like, you know um this idea of what you think looks like a healthy, happy person. That gets the kind of person who just listens to Avicii or some shit. It's it's you know what I'm trying to say. Um, it's like you got a lot of these people who it's like the clean cut people. It's like think of the people from, the guys from the kids from One Direction. They look like that. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not fucking cool. They're just fucking stupid fucking idiots who don't fucking get it, right? Um, and it's like everything to them's a fucking big joke because they don't understand anything, you know. And it's you know um it's like not caring, being, somebody like Kurt Cobain, somebody he didn't care, and that was a beautiful thing. It was like he was real, and you know he people people don't understand him. People didn't understand him. That's why they ran away from him. But the thing is, he's the coolest motherfucker out there. He was the coolest motherfucker out there. But people just don't get it. Like a lot of people don't get it, and they run away, and they're like, they don't understand, and they sell out, and it's so tragic and it's so sad. You know, that people are that fucking stupid, that fucking dumb. But that's it. All right, bye.